Greetings and welcome to the Haiku Pond, a place to ponder life through haiku. My name is Anthony, and I'm the caretaker of the pond. Each season, I share haiku written by myself and others. Each episode features haiku centered around a pre-chosen theme. You can learn more at anthonynanfito.com/haiku. If you're ready, let's prepare for our visit. Take a deep breath and dive in. The theme for this visit is seasons, and will feature haiku written by myself and others. Seasons of life pass, transitions get easier when lessons are learned. When most people think of seasons, I'm guessing their mind goes first to the seasons of the weather. But I also think about the seasons of life, a season for each stage of life: adolescence, young adulthood, middle adulthood, and elder adulthood. The transition between these stages is slow and gradual over time, similar to the seasons of the weather. From winter to spring, the temperature gradually warms over time, and before you know it, summer is here. A child is born and gradually grows over time, developing both physically and mentally as the years go by, and before you know it, that child is now an adult. Some might say these seasons of life don't repeat themselves, like the seasons of the weather. However, I think they do. As humans, it's quite easy for us to step back into an earlier stage, or sometimes step forward into a future stage. Imagine a parent who learns their own child is to be a parent. The grandparent can vicariously live out the stages of infancy, early childhood, and adolescence through their grandchild. Of course, you don't have to be a parent or grandparent to re-experience these early stages of life. They can be activated by engaging in play, fun, and learning, the same activities we so easily engaged in as children, but struggle with as adults. Or there's the alternative. We've all faced the circumstances of life where we must act older than we are, be more responsible than expected of ourselves. And through all of this, what amazes me the most is the flexibility and adaptability we humans have in navigating through, in, and around these seasons of life. By no means is that flexibility and adaptability always easy, but people do it every single day. It's quite fantastic. As we navigate through these seasons, we pick up lessons. When the first cold day of winter begins, we remember to grab a coat the next. Or when the first light of summer stings the skin, we remember to wear a hat and grab our sunglasses. As we navigate the seasons of life, we pick up lessons too. We learn to better cope with the unpredictable circumstances of life. And this is the lesson I take from this haiku. What are the lessons you've learned as you've navigated the seasons of life? Share your thoughts by sending an email to thehaikupond@gmail.com. Next, let's hear some of our submissions for this theme. From Melody Wang on Twitter and Instagram as MelodyOfMusings. Slight wind shakes the oak, insistent invitation, nearly forgotten. From Foal Poetry on Instagram as Foal Poetry. Leaves change, weather cools, mind stuck in the summertime. Pandemic time warp. From Linda M. Crate on Twitter as Thy Silver Doe and on Instagram as author Linda M. Crate. As a flower dies, white diamonds falling heavy. Winter is cruel. From Mark Hitri on Twitter as HitriMark and on Instagram as _cello poet. Autumn leaf falling catches one last ray of sun. Earth, tree, sky are one. From Michele Wong on Twitter as meaning_filled. Winter air is a book of winds. Breathe, take in each snowfall hum of earth. From Charlotte Reynolds on Twitter as Violet Vicinity. Summer rain, the wedding party crashed by snails. From Christina Chin at haikuzyg.blogspot.com. How delightful, the perky pansies nodin, spring wind. From Ryan Gibbs on Twitter as Ryan Gibbs Writer. Warmed by maiden love, the forbidding ice troll melts back into a prince. From CharissaHooyman on Twitter as CharissaHooyman. Summer equinox. The days are growing shorter with each passing day. From Haiku Nocturnal on Twitter as Haiku Nocturnal. Leaves drooping, dying, last of the energy used to flower the bud. From Mallory Rowe on Instagram as Mallory Rowe Author. Autumn wind escorts a funeral procession of dead leaves past me. From Katie Moore on Instagram as pi.and.ann. On the path, as we stand still, a purple mushroom. From Lizbeth Ho on Facebook as Elizabeth Holidaya. Smell of cinnamon from Grandma's kitchen. Autumn's delight. From Mona Betty. Autumn night, more stars than leaves. Forest walk. From Zara Mugis on Twitter as Zara Scribbles and on Instagram as Instalog by Zara. Playing with the wind, her curly red hair, another leaf flies by. From David Thorndale on Instagram as David Thorndale. A perfect birthday, the flavor of autumn wind in a slice of cake. Thanks for visiting the Haiku Pond. To read the featured haiku and connect with the featured poets, check out the show notes in the description of this episode. If you've been inspired by what you've heard, please share the show with a friend. For podcast updates, join the mailing list at haikupond.ck.page. For inquiries, send an email to thehaikupond@gmail.com. And don't forget to follow the podcast on Twitter @thehaikupond. Thanks for listening. See you next time.